What's up, Gundam Kitchen family? Got another Games and Gunpla shipment. Tons of Pathfinders miniatures. You can also use them for regular D&D. So we got tons of those. We got the dragon shields in. It's kind of hard to get sometimes. On the paint front, I am building out the model colors and filling the rest of the mecha colors in over time. So be a good selection of Leho in here. Obviously, we have the Citadel rack and the Tamiya rack, so paints are pretty good. Keyforge back in. Very hot game at the moment. Some Citadel stuff. This is a really cool little tool they have for seam lines. It helps them easily come off. Got some tufts. This is for your basing. If you do miniatures, you know about that. And some play mats for Keyforge. Check out this dragon. And being that it's these deep cuts, pretty affordable. And then we have our Gundam shipment. So this side has mostly replenishment. Some good stuff in here. And we got some new stuff on the other side here. So we got the Astray Red frame back in. Got a new Salt Buster. This one, surprisingly, I never got because of the weird shipment thing going on in December with Bandai. But we got the Shining Break-In. We got Replenish on the 00 Sky, Nami, Impulse Arc, Love Phantom, the Guard frame, which I think I had very few of those when I did have them in before. The Higher Sky, the really nice colorway they have. We got the Gold Unicorn back in. We got the GM Intercept, which I only had a few when they came in. I only had one DJ last week. Got those in now. So we're good on DJ, so come by and grab those. And the one that everybody's been waiting for, the Starscream. So let's take a quick look at that Starscream. I would suggest if you want this, you better hurry up and get here because I got phone calls coming in already. People have been stalking this one. Let me get that open for you. A couple of these open in a row here. So we have to talk about this new Messenger Z. We got the Phoenix. Lots of SDs came through. Got the and the XC. I don't think we have to look at XC. We've all seen those before. All right, so first of all, let's look at this Shining Break. Very basic Gundam colors. The blue's darker than usual, though. So nice deep dark blue. And red is red. And the white is white. But get a nice dark blue. Pretty cool kit. Did not watch the series long enough to see it in there, so don't know much about it. And then we got that Starscream, so very cool art right here. I've done the Optimus, and it had really good posability, so I'm assuming this will have the same. Looks like it has the exact same kind of knee joints going on, so you probably get some pretty cool poses. This blue they chose is really nice. It's coming up pretty true on camera. So very nice blue. The red, they haven't nailed the red yet, but the red, it's all right. You can definitely get away with straight building this. You want to do some touch-ups around those vents. Let me see if there's any stickers in here. So there are no stickers in this kit. So that is very interesting. So let's see, are those vents different? I don't see the vents on the runner, so I can't say if they're a different color, but I would assume they're a different color, so I'm worried about these vents right here. Oh, they're circular, so they probably were on the runner. I was looking for regular vents. Yes. So that's very nice. So yeah, I mean, this is if you're not doing any painting, this kit will look perfectly fine unpainted. Probably the only thing that's gonna, let's see, the cockpit. Where's that cockpit? So this is really cool. Looks like the cockpit is segmented into clear parts. So this, and this. That's what I'm seeing from the picture there. So that's really cool. So it looks like they really took some time into making sure if you're not a painter, you do not have to paint that. And yeah, that is correct. The cockpit is segmented into 3 clear parts. So I think you have really good results. Straight build. And then, I mean, if you want to get crazy, you maybe paint it up. You could do this red for sure. But I think it's going to come out real nice straight build. Obviously, it looks like there's some stuff on the wings that's probably just all gray. Let's look at the wings real quick. Yeah, the wings are all gray. So that, again, if you're not a painter, but you want to put some work into this, it might be a good place to start. Paint your reds. You don't have to paint the whole kit. Just paint your reds. Paint this strip here. And maybe the strip on the back down here. Get those done. Paint all the regular red. Top coat it and matte. And it'll all look pretty much uniform. So I think that's the way to go if you're, you know, not a heavy painter. And you can just paint those reds by masking them off on the wings. It's not too big of a deal. If you need some help, come by the store. I'll talk it over with you. We got that Sananju Stein back in. That was a hot mover when I first got that in. And so now we finally got a replan. Let's look at this Massinger. And so we have the both. We have the, what's the bigger one called? I forget now. The Great and the regular. So I have the Great opened right now. The Great has gloss black and the gloss blue. And then it has, you know, some regular dark parts in the PC part area. The gray is interesting. It's has a little hue of green in it. But that might be authentic to the old school look of it. And then the red is pretty flat. It's a decent red. Pretty flat, but the gloss injected parts are slamming. So the only difference that we noticed right away was that the Great Messenger had the black in the injected, and I don't think the regular one did. So I think that's the only difference. But let's open it up real quick and find out for sure. Nope, that is a negative. They both have that glossed out, and the yellow is, I don't know what the yellow is. It looks a little glossy, may not be, but yeah, some really nice contrast between gloss parts and just flat parts. So I think that's going to be dope. One has the arm that shoots off, and I think they both have the little head part that has the plane in it. Yeah. So these are some hot SDs. So if you're not only building Gundams, I would definitely suggest you hop on these Messengers. And then we have the Phoenix. So now the Phoenix, this is better than your doo-doo gold. It's not great because you can see like swirls, and not even swirls, you can see the posts coming through the plastic because I guess it's kind of transparent, translucent. But overall, it is a nice gold. So I can't complain about this gold. I mean, I'd almost suggest that they use this gold more often. And it's a Phoenix. It's going to be nice. So hopefully I will be able to get us some more of the silhouette frames so you can make it taller. But at the moment, I do not have any. We'll be working on those very shortly. And then, like I said, we got a 00 diver. So that's kind of cool. So actually, we haven't seen this before. This is the diver version. That was the regular 00. So that is kind of cool. And then a couple other fun kits we got. So we got a Yamato from the newest series. These are nice small ones, really small builds. It's taking no time at all unless you want to get crazy and do some super detailed work. We got like a exclusive clear version of Boma's motorcycle or capsule. We got the Miku bust, and then we also have the limited version, which is like kind of gloss and sparkly injected. Very nice. And then we have an all gold Thousand Sun. Look at this thing. Blinged out. So some pretty cool, much more rare, surprising weren't con exclusive type of stuff. And then we have the robot Hello Kitty, which is die cast, or it has a lot of die cast and they're super heavy. Got some Converge kits back in. If you saw the other day, I got some straight, like from Japan, Gashapon capsule toys that are not the Converges. I forget what it's called now. Can't remember off the top of my head, but they're very similar to Converge, but they're not. So they're pretty cool too. Definitely check those out. And then we got these crazy little cat thingamajigs they just started making. They're just fun. If you're a cat person, I think you gotta get these. And the 007 Sword PG. So now, main thing about this one people are complaining about is the fact that it can't hold its own swords because they're big as hell. So you might have to do right there the stand job to the swords. But otherwise than that, very cool. They did a little resculpt to the V-fins, and I think that the chest part in here got a little resculpt from the original. So that's all I got. Had to rush all this stuff in for KatoriCon this weekend at Rowan's Glassboro campus. So if you're in the area, check us out there. I believe it's pre-sale for that con, so make sure you get your tickets beforehand. If not, the store will be open, so check us out in the store. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.